Oh, guys, I really enjoyed this one. Let me just write this down. I really enjoyed this one. Oh Lord. I enjoyed this. Wow. RB Combs, hi, how you doing, my friend? All right, so welcome, guys, to my stream. Let me just hide this one. So, guys, we this is really funny. This is really funny. What a game! But it's actually, I don't know. We we weren't that impressive. We weren't that impressive. It was just okay. But the freaking Ferencvaros was so poor. They were so freaking poor. Oh, I feel bad for the goalkeeper, guys. If you feel bad for the goalkeeper, just drop him. I don't know, a Christmas present or something. Ask him if he's doing all right. If he wants some help with the groceries, at the store. If he needs something to, I don't know, watch the kids or something. If you live in Hungary, just hit him up, because this guy must be gutted. He gave two goals away. Wow. Wow. Absolutely insane. Okay, guys, what's up? Welcome to my stream. I'm doing the live, full-time reactions, as you can see. There we go. And also, of course, the player ratings for the game against Ferencvaros. Juve against Ferencvaros. Juventus won 4-1. Kamal is in the chat. RB Combs is in the chat. Guys, everyone else is in the chat. Just comment there. And also, I am live on Facebook, so you can follow me there as well. Harper is also there. Lovely to see you guys. All right, let's get to it. We won 4-1, and really, it's not much to talk about, because this was average. This was bang average from us. But you know what? It really doesn't. This game didn't really show me what we can do in terms of offensively. They were so freaking poor. It amazes me. It amazed me that they were so poor. So yeah, Barcelona won against them 5-1, and now we win 4-1. And let me just check. I think Barca still playing. They were 2-1. They were 2-1 last time I checked. Yes, they won 2-1. So there we go. And PSG actually lost their game. Wow. But never mind. It's our group. So Barcelona win 2-1 against Dynamo Kiev, and we won 4-1 against Ferencvaros. So, guys, what do you think about the game? Do you think this is okay? Do you think this is acceptable? First thing that I was kind of worried about was the fact that Aaron Ramsey started just ahead of our midfield, Rabiot and Arthur. And I was thinking, well, man, we started with 3-5-2 against Spezia, and that worked. At times it worked, but now you're actually going back to 2 in the midfield and then just 1 in front of them. So basically you're back to 3-4-1-2. And that that pissed me off a little bit. But you know what? It was, at the end of the day, it was Ferencvaros, and Ramsey went off, of course, injured again. We don't know for how long, but he won't be featuring against Lazio. I highly doubt that would be the case. And yeah, R becomes I'm gonna highlight your comment right here. What's the point of Ramsey at this point? Yeah, exactly. Well, for the rotation purposes, because apparently this is the guy, Ramsey. We cannot trust him. Okay, we cannot trust him the same way we can trust Chiellini starting. So suddenly he's injured, and then we need to reshuffle, and we have no one else in the team other than Ramsey, the type of player who can connect the midfield to the offense. And this is why he's so vital for us. This is why he played. This is why he started today, because that was the idea, to connect those two, the midfield and the attack. But the thing is, If you cannot trust this kind of player, you need to have somebody else. And we subbed on Weston freaking McKennie. Why? I mean, I get the why, but he's not the same level as Ramsey in terms of connecting, in terms of holding to the ball, passing. He's more of a, Grinta kind of player, tracking back and winning the ball for us. So that essentially became a 3-5-2 again with an advanced Weston McKennie who has legs to track back. So I'm not sure if Pirlo really sticks to this 3-4-1-2 formation, then I really want to see something else in the whole. Maybe this is the last season for Aaron Ramsey. Now it's time maybe for him to leave after this season, and then maybe we will bring in somebody else. Isco would be my choice, maybe. I don't know. Honestly, this is not the place or the time to discuss it. We might probably discuss it a bit later. But the thing I want to say about that position is I don't want to see Paulo Dybala in there. Paulo Dybala needs to be closer to goal. That's it. Fino. I mean, we don't even talked about it. But we don't even have to talk about it because we know if Paulo Dybala is deep, he will touch the ball, he will be muscled off the ball, he will get those free kicks, and that's it. But this is not where Dybala is needed. He's needed in front of goal with Cristiano and Alvaro Morata and all those guys. By the way, Alvaro Morata. Woohoo! Yeah. So for me personally, if Ramsey isn't working, well, then we basically are in trouble in terms of connecting the midfield to attack. McKennie is not that player, even though he works now. But Ferencvaros and Spezia, not great teams. Let's see what if this will be the case that he starts against Lazio. Let's see what happens. But I don't think this is the answer long term. I don't know, guys. What you tell me in the comment section or in the chat section about the McKennie I don't know, tryouts or whatever trials in the offensive midfield. I'm not sure that that's gonna work long term. All right, let's see in the chat. So RB Combs is there, Hayden is there. Hayden says Dybala got lucky, but I think he will get his form. Yeah, of course he got lucky. Andy's there. Completely average performance. Yes, it was indeed. The only positive I can take away from Bentancur revival and good Kiers and water energy. I agree with you, Andy. I agree with you, but I'll come back to the player analysis and, of course, the player ratings a bit later. Let's see here. Amir, I think, is here. Ronaldo and Morata link-up play was good, so that's a positive, I guess. Yeah. I'll get back to Cristiano Ronaldo and his match today. Of course, Andy also says Ramsey needs to stay fit. He will not, unfortunately. I cannot trust this player anymore. I already said so. I cannot trust a guy who suddenly gets an injury and then just off. And if this was a 0-0 or even worse, if we were down 1-0, this would have been a bad situation for us because, as I said, we don't have anybody like Aaron Ramsey in our squad. And we need to sign for number 10. I don't know who that is, to be quite honest. I mean, it's anybody's guess at this point. Who can we get? But it's clear as day that we need as a replacement for Aaron Ramsey if he cannot stay fit. Francesco, always nice to see you. Thank you. Hi, how are you doing, Francesco? Hope you are well. McKennie's impact is Togu. I love that word. Yeah, he was great. Coming from the substitution and also the dummy for second Morata goal. Absolutely beautiful. And yes, it was a dummy. He did step over the ball. He didn't miss the touch. He didn't misplace his touch or whatever. It was legitimate dummy. I think it was at least. Also, Loretto is there. Nice to see you too. Why did Pirlo take Morata off so I could watch the game? Sorry about that, Loretto. I think, well, it's pretty obvious. Paulo Dybala needed to come on because, well, he needs to get back into match fitness. And Cristiano Ronaldo will never go off. he will play the full 90. He also needs to gain the match fitness, even though he played a little bit against Spezia. But of course, he's going to play the full 90, and we're going to expect him to score. Unfortunately, he didn't score tonight, but it was always gonna be the case. Morata will be subbed off, and Dybala will come on, and I think actually that's okay because Morata has played quite a bit. Yeah, a rest for him is welcoming. Of course, remember who are we facing on Sunday? It is Lazio, even though Lazio is in all kind of trouble in regards to COVID and all that stuff. So yeah, it is though a new game already on Sunday. So to rest a little bit, him a little bit, I think it's okay. So yeah, I totally understand this substitution, and mind you, we were already 2-0 up. So yeah, I see no problem with that sub. With that sub. Ahmed says hi. How are you? I'm doing fine, thank you. Yeah. Yes, you did. I think you did say 5, didn't you? In my comment for my preview for this game. Yeah, it was almost. It's 4 though. It's 4. Cristiano did not score. No, I also predicted him to score. Well, I think the whole world predicted him to score tonight. And of course, when you see Juve score 4 against Ferencvaros, you think at least 1 is going to be Cristiano. Well, actually, no Cristiano. No Cristiano on the score sheet. Danilo, good performance again. Yes, indeed, Kamal. Yes, indeed, I totally agree. Danilo, guys. A right footer on the left side of our 3-man defense works. It actually works. I'm amazed. Of course, as I said again, the opposition wasn't that great tonight. But still, I have to say that Danilo, again, impressive. But of course, as I said, I'll go back to the player ratings a bit later. I think people who are mad about Morata coming out on a hat-trick is so silly. Yes, exactly. That's what I said, Andy. Yes, I agree perfectly. Andy, yes. Okay. I don't know the guy, to be quite honest. So thanks for that analysis. I will check him out. I'll pitch him to Paratici myself. Jeffrey is in the chat. Also, nice to see you. Ronaldo, solid game, 1 assist. Not so sure. Not so sure if it was a solid game, but he did have 1 assist. Yes, and also he says that Juventus need to play like this against Lazio. I have to say that this is not a Lazio. This is something completely different. This is Farmer Leagues football. This is crap. Remember the game we played 3 years ago against Dinamo Zagreb away? We won 4-0. I remember Pipita scoring. I remember Dybala scoring a screamer. But this reminded me of that. Of course, this goalkeeper tonight was absolutely useless. Dinamo Zagreb wasn't, but it just beat somebody away in the Champions League 4-0 speaks levels. But then again, this is a Farmer Leagues level, so this Lazio game will be totally different game. And remember, they also played the Champions League, so yeah, it is tough. But I say this, it will be tougher against Lazio than it was today. So expect us, well, I hope we're going to play like this against Lazio. But now, since Ramsey looks like he is off and for quite a while, what do we do? As I said, McKennie is in there. Is it a good idea? I don't know. Basic player, nice to see you as always. Not a very good game in terms of performance. I agree. Did not create many chances to Ronaldo after Morata came off. Well, I don't care about that actually. I care about the team performance. And yes, we did not create many chances. But well, to be quite honest, Ferencvaros, create chances for us. And of course, I mean, when Cristiano gets the ball, suddenly gets the ball because their defense was all over the place, right? So when Cristiano gets the ball and he shoots instead of passing it to Alvaro Morata, this is a mistake, my friend. You pass it to Morata, you have 3-0 and 2-0 earlier on in the game. So why didn't you? This thing I don't understand. I remember criticizing Cristiano Ronaldo for this one also against, I don't remember, early on this season, I think. I think it was against Sampdoria, yes. Why don't you pass the ball to better positioned player? I get his obsession to score, and I get it, but when you clearly are not in a good position to score, pass the ball. You get an assist at least. I don't know. Roman, if you can look how we consider the goal. Well, this was super sub mistake again. I'm not sure. Yeah, Bernardeschi. Yes, thank you. Well, it was actually Bonucci, man. It was Bonucci twerking as defending again. It makes my blood boil, guys. Bonucci and his defending. Turn around. I mean, sacrifice your balls, sacrifice your nuts, sacrifice your face, your chest, anything to not concede. What Bonucci did on that goal was lazy defending. It was lazy. And do you want that? I will bash Bonucci again. Because do I want that from my, so to say, vice captain? No. You give me 110% on the pitch every single day. He didn't on that conceded goal, and that pisses me off. Lead by example. He didn't. Blah. Yeah, there we go. And let's see in the comment section as well. Rahul says hi. I said it was perfectly fine because we have a bigger fish to fry on Sunday against Lazio. I don't care about the goals. I don't care about him not scoring a hat-trick. I simply don't care. I care about his fitness. I care about Paulo Dybala coming in and gaining match fitness. If it was Morata or guys, Cristiano would never be subbed off, so it was always going to be Alvaro Morata, and that's fine. That's totally fine, and he's totally fine with that. He has played a lot, so I don't see any issue with that whatsoever. Akash Bernardeschi proved again that he's a real big threat for Juve. I said that actually. When we went 3-0 up, Bernardeschi came on. I thought, we're gonna draw 3-3. Because guys, I don't know, this guy wants to leave from Juve now. He doesn't want to fight. I said this during my live a couple of days ago. The guy is packing his bags already. He doesn't want to fight for the team. He doesn't want to fight for his place at the team because he has too much competition and his confidence is so low. Not Juve material. I'm sorry. Fino alla fine. You work 100% on the pitch and during the training sessions. You get play time. And unfortunately, right now, Federico Chiesa is way ahead of you on the left wing. Freaking McKennie is ahead of you going in from the middle. He would be Bernardeschi would be probably an option, not a solution, just an option for Ramsey, plan B. But he's not going to work there either. So wherever you put the guy, it's all about confidence. And this guy doesn't have an ounce of confidence. So instead of leaving Juve, he could have just worked his ass, worked his back in the team. I don't know, seek some mental help or whatever. Just fix your stuff. Because this is just giving up. For me, this is just he gives up now. And you know what? Fine. Probably we get some cash in return. I don't know. Kamawinga, perhaps. I don't know. Amarut says that, to be honest, awful game. Awful team. That would be yes. Yes. It was an awful team, my friend. It really, really, really was. It really, really, really was. A 4-1 score against Lazio, I doubt it, my friend. I really, really doubt. I hope, but I doubt it. But now, at least we know how to score goals. We have 4-1 against Spezia. We have 4-1 against Ferencvaros. We'll see. Maybe it will be a hat-trick of 4-1s. Yeah. Andy says that it's ridiculous that we're using Bernardeschi as a scapegoat. Well, yeah. I kind of tend to agree, but I mean, at the end of the day, this goal that we conceded today was not on Bernardeschi fully. Bonucci needs to do better there. So this is not only Bernardeschi, and it's so fanboy. It's so bandwagony to bash a player who everybody bashes. Last year it was Khedira. Now we forgot about Khedira. Now we need somebody else. So yesterday was Khedira. Today is Bernardeschi. Tomorrow is probably going to be Quadrado. I mean, guys, Bernardeschi is a lost cause. Bernardeschi is, Bernardeschi is a player who you sub off when the game is over and done with, like we did today. So of course, if you want to blame Bernardeschi. That's fine. But I don't think, I agree with Andy, I don't think this should be the case. At least not today. However, his confidence and the rumors are that he wants to leave. This is what bothers me. And why does he want to leave so soon, so sudden? It's because he doesn't want to fight for the team. He doesn't want to fight for his place in the team. And I kind of get it because, well, he is in the prime of his career. He needs to play ASAP, and he doesn't want to wait. But then again, yeah, you're just not a Juventino then. Then you just want to play. You want to play, and I get it. You're not going to become like Rugani, sitting on the bench for the 3, 4, 5 seasons. And then play. Yes. All right. Let's see. Adam says hi. Hi back. Not impressed. Well, yeah. Why Arthur was so early? Kamal asks. I say because I think it was an injury during the last 5 minutes of the first half. He catched something. I don't know. So that's why. Because I didn't feel like they had a bad game. Far from it. But yeah, substitution was substitution. Ahmed is continuing asking the same question you all are asking. Yeah, it is what it is. It is what it is. Rahul says, do you think Ronaldo should have been subbed off instead of Morata as he was on a hat-trick? No, I don't think so. I think Ronaldo needs to gain match fitness. And, well, I have him in my fantasy team, so I wanted him to score, for heaven's sake. And he didn't. So this hat-trick nonsense, I don't get it. Why are you guys so obsessed with that? I mean, he scored 2 goals. He's played a lot of games. So leave him be, sub him off, let him rest for the Lazio game, where he for sure will play. Maybe we'll see Dybala on the bench yet again against Lazio. Could very well be. I find it very hard. I find it very unlikely that we will bench Morata against Lazio. This is our top goal scorer. He's on form. He's in best form of his life, my friends. So why should we bench him? So maybe this will be another benching for Dybala. And that's fine. That's fine. I wish we could take advantage of Ronaldo, Aaron Trent. We need more balls into the box. Yeah. Okay, I guess. Yeah. But at the end of the day, it's all down to the teamwork and how we work as a team. I don't care if this right here, Harper, my friend. This right here is what we did last season. We pumped the goals, pumped the crosses into the box from Alexandro, from Quadrado. And it was so one-dimensional. It was so boring, and well, it worked at times, but at the end of the day, it was very, very frustrating to watch. So I'm glad we're seeing some mix, some flexibility going forward instead of just going one route. Yes. Basic player. But my point about Ronaldo was that since Dybala came on, our main goal scorer was Ronaldo. That's usually who you create the chances to. But we struggle with it. But that's the thing. I don't get this. Why do we need to create chances for Cristiano? I'm simply asking the question. Why are we so obsessed with that? We are creating chances to score goals for Juve. It doesn't matter who scores. If a player is in a better position, the player needs to get the ball. If I'm understanding this comment correctly, my friend, I'm not sure. But, I mean, if Dybala is in front of goal and Cristiano is out wide, who do you give it to? You give it to Dybala, of course. I mean, this is basically simple football. I don't care if we are gonna win football matches, we need to do what's best for the team, not what's best for Paulo Dybala or for Cristiano Ronaldo or for Alvaro Morata. If a player is in a better position to score, well, give him the ball. It's just as simple as that. So I don't agree with this constant feeding of Cristiano. It's not about that. It shouldn't be. I don't care. I don't care how it's. Well, I don't care who's in my team. Lionel Messi, Cristiano Ronaldo. It doesn't matter. The team wins, not a player. Bentancur was our best. Bentancur was our best player when he came on. Well, I was kind of worried about Bentancur because I saw him struggling with some injury. And for me, it was refreshing to see Bentancur actually alive, working and running, because so far up until today he looked uninterested. He looked he looked like he had no confidence, like with Bernardeschi. So it is what it is. So I'm glad to see that he is back on track, at least slightly. But yeah, good comment, Mr. T. It is. Pankai says Arthur got a stomach issue today. Okay, thanks. I didn't know that. I thought it was a muscle injury. Okay, thanks for that. Wow. What's going on with these guys? Dybala and now Arthur. They need to stop. We need to stop hanging around. Need to stop eating together. What are they eating? Those pizzas. Just joking. I don't know. But it's strange. It's strange. Some Hungarian cuisine, perhaps. I don't know. He also asked me, did you like the race performance? Average. I'd say average because the performance, the position was average. So it's hard to really rate our performance based on, how crap the opposition was. It is what it is, unfortunately. But I'll try to do that in a couple of minutes. We will start with the player ratings. Danilo, Akash, Danilo is proving his money worth the season, but do you still think that selling Cancelo for him was a mistake? Wow, that's a good question. Cancelo is a very different player, one-dimensional player. Right now we have Chiesa, so Chiesa is actually a good alternative to Cancelo, because both are very offensive, both know how to work offensively. Maybe Cancelo is slightly better going past the defender, so he's very offensive. But I don't know. Right now, at this moment, I'm happy that we have Danilo. Let me say it again. I'm happy that we have Danilo because he's solid. He's tall. He's strong. He has he has ball skills, and he is freaking consistent, at least so far. And we also remember when he just joined Juve, he was always injured. He had trouble with staying fit. But now I haven't seen him on the floor once. So, this season might be like a renaissance season for Danilo, where he actually truly finds his spot, like a central defender who likes to play ball. I don't know. It's interesting. It's very intriguing what Pirlo is doing with this guy. This is probably the most impressive thing, the most interesting thing that Pirlo does with this team is the transformation of Danilo. So because as soon as Pirlo came in, the first thing he did, the first rumors came in, were that Danilo was going to play in a 3-man defense. And that surprised a lot of us, including me. But so far, Akash, my friend, so good. So I wouldn't trade him back. I would. Well, if there was a chance to get Cancelo back and selling Danilo, I'm not sure that I would do so. To be quite honest, yeah. So there we go. Juve Daily says hi. I say hi back, of course. I also answered that question, but yeah, I think okay performance, crap opponent. Yes, Kamal. I'll go back to this point right here, but yes, thank you for reminding me of this one. Andy asked me, "Do you watch with English commentary in Norwegian?" Norwegian. If you watch in English, it's isn't it ridiculous how much they hate us. I didn't know that. It's so much against small clubs. Yeah, well, I don't know. I watch it with at least tonight. I watch it with the Norwegian commentary. But you know what? They can hate us on my head. They can hate us. You can just turn them off, and that's it, and you'll be fine. They can hate us all they want. Probably they're gonna bring up the Calciopoli scandal that we are always diving, and well, I don't know. The same old prem face BS that they always come up with against Serie A teams, and especially Juve. Lincoln, Dybala, Ronaldo, both selfish with League. You can't win Champions League. It should be sacrifice. Look, Bayern, they fight for each other. Yeah, well, I can't argue with that. Of course, if you want to win the Champions League, it's all about the team. It's not about the performance of an individual. Yes, funny though. Good one, Lincoln. Okay, last comment before we do the player ratings. In what formation does a fully fit and in top form Morata, Dybala, and CR7 accommodate themselves? Simple answer: none. None. I fear, as far as now, it's very, as I said, as far as I see so far, it's very, very hard to sub Alvaro Morata off. He's on fire, guys. But this is a long season, a lot of games. Coppa Italia will be coming on soon. So we need every single player out there. Dybala on the bench sometimes. Cristiano, maybe we would need it to be benched sometimes. I don't know. I'm just saying. Alvaro Morata also. So there will be a mixture, but I don't see them, three of them together, because one, Cristiano will never drop deep. Dybala never works. He haven't worked deep so far. So why should he start doing that now? And Morata also, he's a worker, but he doesn't work deep either. So for me personally, it's hard. It's really, really hard. 4-3-3. If 4-3-3, let's three up front at least. You play Ronaldo on the left, you play Morata on the right, and Dybala on the right wing. But Dybala also doesn't work on the wing. Then he needs to be closer to goal, my friends. So for me, Akash is not going to work in any formation, as far as I can see. Unfortunately. But I'm not the coach. As I said many times, I'm glad I'm not the coach of these players, because we have so many individuals with individual brilliance. It's tough to leave one of them out, but you gotta do that. Because this is not gonna work. Yes. Kalango, haven't seen you before, I think. Nice to see you. Very nice to see you in my stream. We need to improve our crosses. None of them were high. Well, that's because it's Cuadrado, my friend. Cuadrado has crosses, good crosses, bad crosses. If they are bad, they are very bad. We have Ronaldo who can jump really high. Yes. I thank the board for buying Mata, not Suarez or Dzeko. Well, I think actually Dzeko could have done quite well. He was my first choice. I'm not sure about Suarez. I hate the guy, to be quite honest. But Morata turns out to be a good buy, a very, very good purchase, or a loan. And that surprised many of us, including me, because it was based on what we saw previously with Chelsea, with Atletico Madrid, with his first stint at Juve. It was only flashes of brilliance, nothing consistent. So this is why I say this Alvaro Morata is in the form of his life. So if this actually is consistent, man, this is a steal. This is a bargain. But as I say, this right here, I mean, we need to stop. We need to stop thinking about creating chances for Cristiano. If Cristiano is in a good position, yes. But if there is somebody else in a better position, please let them score, let them play. I mean, the team must win, right? So it's a team effort. And of course, we can try for those long balls. Of course, if we see Cristiano in a good position, if Cristiano is there, we can of course try. But when we have Chiesa on the left, we're not gonna get the cross, a good cross, because he's a right footer. And from the right side, it's Cuadrado. And with Cuadrado, you never know if you're gonna get a cross or not, if you're gonna get a good cross or not. So it's all over the place. All right, guys, let's do my player ratings. Let me just correct one thing, because we had actually Giorgio Chiellini back in the team, surprisingly so. Rushed back into fitness and he started. So what we started with was Wojciech Szczesny in goal. Then it was, let me think, Chiesa on the left, Cuadrado on the right, and then it was Chiellini, Bonucci, Danilo in the center of the defense. So 3-man defense, and Arthur and Rabiot in the center of the midfield. In ahead of them, there was Ramsey, and then of course Cristiano and Morata. So Wojciech Szczesny. Let's start with this dude. This is what I have to say. I have nothing. Well, his first, the way we conceded, my friends, it was not up to Wojciech. I mean, he even saved that first shot. It was just a rebound. Maybe could have done better with the rebound, but it is what it is. It was on Bonucci. My friends, this was on Bonucci. The way he defended that, ass defending again. I don't know. It's very, very average. 6.5, I guess. Nothing really impressive because, well, he didn't do anything special. Becomes agrees with me. He also gets 6.5. Yeah. Juan Cuadrado. Let's go straight to my main man. I genuinely, my friends, do not understand the fuss about Cuadrado. I see a lot of people commenting that he is a great, consistent player. He's been a great, soldier for the club or whatever. Yeah, I mean, yes, he has, but has it been that great? Did he play a good game today? No, I don't think he did. Was he consistent? No, I don't think he was. The run that he made was always going to be the run you need to make when you are a right winger. And the Bonucci ball was great to him for the opening goal. I still think to this day, well, to this moment, I think that was offside, by the way, the Juan Cuadrado run. But it was actually called onside. I'm not sure. I haven't seen the replay footage, the VR screen, but apparently it was onside. So, well, kudos. But I don't know. This was a good thing that he did, right? He made that run and he made that good cross to Alvaro Morata. But then again, he wasted the ball. He wasted 2 balls. He lost the ball 2-3 times. He stopped when he needed to attack, and is very, very inconsistent. Overall, I'll give him the same as I did to Wojciech. I'll give him a 6.5. That's my opinion. And that's it. Not much more to say about Cuadrado, but really, I don't know. It's almost as if, he's a flashy guy. He knows how to dribble, and sometimes he even makes a good cross. So that's why we glorify the guy. But really, if you look at his defensive contribution, there is nothing to really be impressed about. It's average. It's bang average, and it's sometimes even dangerous. Remember his awful mistakes against Spezia. We don't remember those. Of course not, because we won 4-1. But rewatch the game and you'll know. Speaking about mistakes, Leonardo Bonucci. I don't get it. I really don't get it. There was a comment there from Kamala, I think, in regards to the long balls from him and Chiellini. But Leonardo Bonucci and his long balls, that has become his trademark. His signature move, the long balls from the deep from Leonardo Bonucci. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. It did not work today. It didn't work against Spezia, I think. It was just all over the place. He needs to stop. Do something else. Leave it to somebody else. I mean, Arthur or somebody. But yeah, overhit, and the way we conceded the goal was also his fault. There, not probably directly his fault, but man, you're a central defender, and when you have the guy in front of you with the ball, you don't defend with your ass. Come on, how many times have we talked about this? And clearly he never learns, even though he tweets every time, we will learn from this, we will learn from that. Oh, this result wasn't great, but we will learn from this. What do you actually do when you say you learn from this? Nothing. So, I don't know. It's bang average. Again, 6 and nothing more. Yes, great ball from him to Cuadrado, but that's it. Should I glorify him just for that for the one ball? I shouldn't. I need more. This is a defender we're talking about. Defend. And I'm being nice with the 6, by the way. But yeah, it is what it is. Still waiting for that confirmation that he's a leader in the team, that he deserves that vice captain position. But it is what it is. I'm not gonna. There's nothing to do about it anyway, because it's all settled. It is Chiellini first, and then it is Bonucci, and then it is, I think it's actually Dybala. If I'm not mistaken, Gigi doesn't want it. Gigi doesn't care. So I'm surprised Cristiano isn't in the mix, though. I spoke about this last time during my live stream against Spezia, and I asked the question: shouldn't Cristiano be the contender for the captaincy if Chiellini isn't available? What's up with Bonucci and deserving that? I don't care how many games he's played for the club. It's about the leadership skills. But that's another matter. Giorgio Chiellini. Well, as I said, rushed back into fitness. Played the full 90, actually. Some dodgy defending mistakes, especially towards the end of the game. Concentration level, my friend. Concentration level. Long balls. Not that great. 6 for me as well. For Leonardo Bonucci and for Giorgio Chiellini. Maybe he deserves slightly better than Leonardo Bonucci, but Giorgio Chiellini gets a 6. And we go to Danilo again. I have to say, Danilo, the best defender out there. He had also one lapse of concentration towards the end of the first half. Luckily, I think the Ferencvaros player, scuffled the ball over the line, so nothing really dangerous happened. But overall, yeah, not that impressive, but still the best defender out of those 3, 6.5 for me. And then we go to the midfield, and let's take Federico Chiesa, of course. Federico Chiesa, guys. I am not sure if he is such a good idea to be playing consistent on the left wing back, or whatever it is he's playing. I don't know. It's always, I never liked, I said this many times last season and the season before that, I don't like the right-footed players being on the left side of the pitch. They will always cut inside. Yes, granted, they will be dangerous when they cut inside in terms of shooting, but that leaves us so vulnerable in terms of, crosses. We don't have any crosses from the left. And when the player is defending, when he's originally with his right foot, it will become unnatural to him to defend when he's naturally a right footer. Of course, when you are a right footer, you have to play on the right, and then you understand how to defend. It's much more difficult for you when you play on the left, but yet only work with your right foot. But so far it works. Today, I'm not sure. I'm not sure it worked that well. At least, well, defensively, there was basically no issues. But okay, I guess. Okay, 6.5. Yeah, young lad. I still think he would do great as a right wing back, not as a left. So as soon as Alexander is back, I wonder what's gonna happen. I really hope Quadrado gets a rest or be benched, whatever, and we'll see Chiesa on the right. Then we'll see what happens. Then we'll see. Maybe something different will be. Maybe there'll be change in formation, even though I doubt that very, very seriously. Andy says goodbye. Gonna go. Love the channel. Thank you, man. Thank you. Hold on, incoming. Yeah, well, we'll see, Andy. We'll see. We'll see. Yeah, his parents live half hour from here, by the way. Yeah, well, but yeah, I'm not gonna ask him that question if he's coming. He's gonna be expensive, and to be quite honest, I'm not sure if he's gonna fit into the system. But what system do we have? Even really, I don't know. We change the system from time to time, so yeah, maybe he'll come, maybe he'll do great, but it's gonna be expensive for sure. But yeah, thanks, Andy. See ya. Moving on from Federico Chiesa to Arthur, who was substituted during the halftime, apparently due to some stomach ache. So thanks for that comment earlier. And I have to say that Arthur has ice in his veins. What's up with that touch in his own box, and how does he manage to pinpoint a perfect ball when it's most needed under pressure? That amazes me. But he had also big problems when he starts to be a bit nonchalant, a bit arrogant with the ball. He thinks he can go past two players, basically having nobody in support behind him, only the defense. And when he loses the ball, that's the thing. We have four guys in the defense, right? Or three, I don't know. And then you have Arthur in front, and then the rest of the team is so far up the pitch. So when Arthur loses the ball and they're going to counterattack, we are in trouble. That's basically 4 against 5 or 5 against 4. It's basically numbers. They will attack with numbers. So for me, it's very stressful to watch Arthur have the ball whilst under pressure, because if he loses the ball, we are in trouble. So I need more support from the midfield, and this is why I like 3-5-2 better than 3-4-1-2, because 3 men in the midfield offer much more support to each other rather than 2 in the midfield. It's simple maths. But yeah, it is what it is. Today, however, first half for Arthur, tough, but I see promise, guys. I see promise. Of course, it's always tough to play as defensive, as a playmaker, deep lying playmaker, when you have the opposition's team so deep that they basically sit back, and most importantly, when they man mark your ass, then it's tough. It's very tough. So I think he did okay. Needs to do better though in terms of the mental state. He doesn't need to be that nonchalant and not that arrogant with the ball. Play the ball offensively more today than he did against Spezia, so he continues to grow, and I like that. So there we go. 6.5 for me. I don't know, guys, what you think. 6.5. Do you agree? And then we go to his colleague in the midfield, Adrian Rabiot. I thought he had a great game. Great first half especially. Really was presence, a big presence in the midfield. So I would like to give him a 7. Based on that, he didn't really create much for us, but presence, he was a huge presence for us, and he wanted the ball. He moved. He was the one who was running back and tackling and saving us. And I don't know. I liked what I saw from Rabiot, but you know what? Again, the consistency. Sometimes he's very quiet, but other games he's just dominant. Today he was very A-okay, for me at least. And then we go to Alvaro Morata. What can we say, my friends? 2, could have been 3, could have been actually 4. It's amazing. Could have been 3 because Cristiano Ronaldo should pass the ball to Morata when Morata is clear on goal. But Cristiano instead decided to shoot. But Morata scores 2. First one, great ball from Juan Cuadrado. And the second one, great ball from Cristiano. A great dummy from Weston McKennie. And boom, great strike. 2 goals, always lively, always moving, always works off the ball. I like Alvaro, guys. He is in his form of the life. Seriously, he is on fire. I'll give him an 8. I'll give him an 8 out of 10. 2 goals, should have been 3 or maybe even 4. Wow. Is my Borat, my friend Borat say. Wow, Morata. I'm sorry, guys. I've been watching Borat highlights on YouTube throughout the whole day. So yeah, I'm kind of my mind has been poisoned. By the way, how's it doing with the election? Did Biden win? Let me check. See. Let me check it. Yeah, I think it's happening. I think it's happening, guys. But with Trump, you never know. But yeah, sorry. No politics on this channel. No politics. It's just interesting to see. Talking about politics, Cristiano Ronaldo. Irish, before we go to Cristiano, I have to comment it. He's doing things you haven't seen since Trezeguet. Wow, my friend, listen. If this is the case, we're into for something beautiful with Morata. But early days, my friend, I want to see it more. Much more. I apologize, my friends. I apologize. It's getting late. All right, Cristiano Ronaldo, let's do this. What do we say, my friends? What do we say? I'm gonna. Should I start with the rating or should I explain the rating and then give you the rating? In any case, there will be reactions, but I don't care. This is just fun. However, this is the way I see it. So against Spezia, he came on for. Was it against Dybala? For Dybala, I think it was for Dybala. Did what a usual natural striker does: create space for himself, finds the spot between the 2 defenders, and rounds the goalkeeper, and boom, scores 2-1. Then he scores another one from the penalty spot, 2 goals for Cristiano. And then I suddenly thought, wow, this guy haven't played for a month. And then he just comes in, scores 2. And I thought, wow, he doesn't need to go back into match fitness. This guy's freaking animal. He is ready. He's ready to go. And then I saw today. And then I started thinking, man, you are rusty. You are not where I thought you would be. He was gonna be. I mean, he lost the ball sometimes. He had one great assist to Alvaro. However, I'm not sure. This is gonna be a guessing game. Of course, the Cristiano boys. You're gonna say it was always meant to be the ball to Alvaro Morata. I think it was more to Weston McKennie, but I don't know. It is what it is. So the assist and I highly, highly doubted that Cristiano saw that Alvaro Morata was all the way in front of goal for the first goal, the one that Cuadrado crossed. So that was not it. But overall, other than that, he was, how to put it lightly, poor. Wasn't really that on fire, wasn't really that dominant as we would have liked him to be. I had him on my fantasy team, so I expected him to score, I expected him to dominate, but he didn't. But this is why I say, and this is before I reveal my rating, this is what I say. I said it last time, and I say it right now again. Cristiano needs time. He's always a slow slaughter. He's a diesel engine. He starts slowly, but then he just bangs in the goals. So Against Spezia, there was probably an exception to the rule because Spezia, and there was a penalty goal as well. So that's it. Nothing more to say about Cristiano. I think this was not the game to really either bash or praise Cristiano. This was just not the. This was just for a game where he was up to his standards, you know. So this is why my rating is drum roll. No, really, 6.5. This is me, and just because I don't know, it was flat. Unfortunately, today it was flat. But as I say, he needs the full 90 to play. He needs the full 90 to get back into fitness. He got that. This is why also I think that why Morata was substituted, because Cristiano needs to play. Against Lazio, I almost can guarantee you guys, against Lazio, it will not be a 6.5. Against Lazio, I think it will be higher. Because now he got that out of his system. He got that rustiness out of the system. That's it. And you could clearly see the rustiness in the guy when he started shooting instead of passing. That chance really annoyed me, my friends. That chance really annoyed me. I expected so much more from that chance. When he got the ball, he stole the ball. He got that, and then Alvaro Morata was right in front of goal, but instead he decided to shoot himself. That chance showed me that Cristiano is desperate to score, and that's it. And this also showed me that he's far from the match 100%, you know, basically. So 6.5 for me. Good question. Good question, Irish. Irish Macbeth. So Irish. Sorry. Do you think it's odd that we are lost without him, but we are fine when he played poorly? Well, it's really tough to say. It's really tough to say. Yeah, it is. It's weird, but I think it all comes down to a mix of Cristiano not being with us, and also the fact that the team needs time with Pirlo, aside from the Ronaldo factor. Because, well, to be honest, Ronaldo didn't affect the game tonight. This was not a Ronaldo effect that won the game for us. No. So this is the thing. Also, it's strange. It's strange, but of course, the presence of Cristiano and all that changes mentality of the team. I cannot rate that. I don't know if that's true or not. I don't know if this is the case. Of course, you would like to think that it is, but yeah, it's just not rateable. But I find it on, yes, my friend. It's strange. It is very strange, and yeah, it's just the way it is. I'm glad that we have this guy with us, of course, and I hope he scores against Lazio. I expect him to score against Lazio. I expect to get him and could get back to see him play well. I would be surprised if he ends up not scoring against Lazio as well. Yeah, it would be good for him. It would be good for our team. It will be, well, for sure, it would be great to see us win again. So yes, we need badly, we need another win in the Serie A. So please get that win on Sunday, with Cristiano or without Cristiano on the score sheet. Preferably, of course, with, because I have him on my fantasy team. Ziad, please rate the opposition goalkeeper, 2 assists. Well, that man, I mean, the goals for Dybala, that was insane. Insane how poor that was. I haven't seen anything like it for quite some time. 2 goals, not 1, 2 goals. Poor man. I said this at the beginning of the stream. Please, guys, if you live in Hungary, call him, find him, and ask him if he needs some help with something. Watch the kids, help with the groceries. drive him to the practice, something, help him out, because the man is broken tonight. The man is really broken. He probably not gonna sleep well tonight, for sure. Irish Macbeth, 10 out of 10, yes. Indeed. All right, and then we got Frabotta came on, Weston McKennie came on, of course, Paulo Dybala came on, scored 2. As I said last time against Spezia, I'm not gonna rate Dybala, even though he scored 2 goals. Against Spezia, Cristiano Ronaldo scored the goals. I didn't rate him. Unofficially, it was an 8. And this time it's Dybala coming off the bench, scoring 2 goals. And I'm not going to rate him for sure, because those 2 goals were just a gift. But beside those 2 goals, it's just a training session for Dybala out there. It was very, very, very poor defending out there. So that's why he scored 2 goals. And of course, Rodrigo Bentancur came on, and my man, Federico Bernardeschi. Not bashing the guy, I'm just saying he came on towards the end of the game. So yeah, that's about it. Kulusevski starts against Lazio on the weekend. I don't know. This is actually quite interesting. I totally forgot about Kulusevski. Where do we play this guy? I thought I was asking that question earlier. Who is playing between the lines when Ramsey is not fit? Could very well be Kulusevski, though. Could very well be Kulusevski. But we don't know. He also likes to drift out to the wing. But then I'm not sure if Kulusevski is that good. I've seen him struggle against Dynamo Kiev. I've seen him struggle against Barcelona in the Champions League, both games. So I'm not sure. I'm not sure about his quality. Yes, he was good for Parma, but now it's Juve, and he started well, but now it's a reality check. So where do we actually play this guy, and how good is he? Yeah, that's the question. That's a real question. So should he start against Lazio? He may very well be. He may very well be starting against Lazio, just behind Ronaldo and Morata, all the way up front. That's my opinion. All right, my friends, we gotta round it up. Thank you so very much for watching and following me throughout this stream. Really enjoy it, friends. Next up is the Friday Youth Therapy session. Of course, every Friday I do that. Also, this very channel, of course. And we'll talk football, we'll talk life, we'll talk whatever you want to talk about. Not only football, not only Juve, anything. Probably not politics or religion, because that's just too complicated of an issue. But anything other than that. The relationships, the COVID, the girls, the boys. Nah, I'm joking. Anything you like. This is just a therapy session for you guys to kickstart the weekend on a high note, because we know the world we're living in right now, the COVID is not stopping. It's back on. It's back on. Basically, there are lockdown in Piedmont. It seems. So yeah, it is what it is. So yeah. Stay safe, take care of yourself and your family, and we'll see you on Friday, hopefully. If not, I'll see you for my post-match reactions against Lazio, hopefully another W. That means a win. And I'll see you. Fino alla fine. Forza Juve. Hi, Hayden, thank you. Zia, thank you. Irish Macbeth, thank you. Akash, thank you. RB Combs was there, I know. Kamal was there as well. And many, many others as well. Thank you so much. Harper, always. Juventus for life. Fino alla fine. Forza Juve. Oh, by the way, subscribe.